My sister asked me to downplay my success at her wedding because it makes her fiancé feel insecure. My sister just asked me to pretend I am unemployed at her wedding because her fiancé feels overshadowed by my career. Yesterday, she handed me a fictional fracté to memorize, print including a fake job and salary printe, and actually asked me to wear my glasses instead of contacts, so I'll look more ordinary in the wedding photos. I built my tech company from nothing after dropping out of college at 19. For 3 years, I lived on Airbnb noodles and worked 18-hour days, sleeping on an air mattress in a shared apartment. 10 years later, my company went public, and at 32, I now run a business valued at over $200 million. I've never flaunted my success. I drive a 5-year-old car, live in a modest house in the suburbs, and still wear clearance rack clothes from department stores. My wealth goes to investments, education funds for my nieces and nephews, and a foundation that helps low-hod students start businesses. Money changed my options, not my personality. My sister Ellie has always been supportive. When I couldn't afford a plane ticket home for Christmas during those early struggling years, she drove 8 hours to bring me home herself. When investors laughed me out of meetings, she reminded me why my ideas mattered. When our parents worried about my dropped-out status, she defended my choices fiercely. So when Ellie got engaged to Ryan last year, I was thrilled for her. I offered to help with wedding costs, but she insisted they wanted to pay themselves. Perda, a point of pride for Ryan, she explained. I respected that and instead gifted them a honeymoon package they could use whenever they wanted. Problems started at their engagement party. Ryan's father kept introducing me as Yui's rich sister to everyone. When conversation turned to my company, Ryan would interrupt with stories about his government job PERD, which is respectable and important work, but he seemed unable to let anyone else have the spotlight. Last week, Ellie asked me to coffee. I thought she wanted wedding advice, but instead she slid a piece of paper across the table with bullet points about a fictional life I was supposed to present at her wedding. Ryan feels intimidated by you, she explained, not quite meeting my eyes. He says his family keeps comparing him to you and it's making him anxious about the wedding. According to my new backstory, I would be an administrative assistant at a local company, making $45,000 a year. I would describe my company's recent success as exaggerated by the media and downplay any accomplishments. I should avoid mentioning my home, travel, or philanthropy work. Also, she added hesitantly, could you maybe wear your glasses instead of contacts? And perhaps that blue dress for Mom's birthday last year. Ryan thinks you look less intimidating that way. I sat in stunned silence reading the bullet points about my fictional mediocre life. The sister who had once championed my ambitions was now asking me to pretend those ambitions had failed all to protect the ego of a man who should be celebrating his fiancé Refetter's successful family, not feeling threatened by it. I won't lie about who I am, I finally said. Not even for your wedding day, her face crumpled. It's just one day, can't you understand this is important to Ryan? He needs to feel respected by his family, and I need to be respected by mine, I replied. She left in tears, and now our parents are divided. Taryn Mom thinks I should just play along, while Dad believes Ryan's insecurity isn't my problem to fix. This morning Ellie texted that they're reconsidering my role in the wedding. I haven't responded. I built my life by refusing to make myself smaller for others' comfort. I won't start now, parent, not even for the sister who once taught me that lesson herself. Some people want you to dim your light instead of learning to shine their own. The hardest part is when those people are the ones who once helped you switch on the power.